Lately I've been having some problems with pests in the garden, so I have bought a few things that are on the more natural and organic side to see if I can try to get rid of them before they eat and destroy all of my vegetables. One issue that I just recently started to have was fungus gnats, or what I think are fungus gnats in my my polyculture experiment. You can kind of see them crawling around, and what I did first was to apply a neem oil solution. I believe it was a 10% neem oil solution with water. It was pre-made by the same brand that I have the Diatomaceous Earth from. But I think that the life cycle of the fungus gnats is just so accelerated that the neem oil did kill the bugs that were crawling around and alive, but it doesn't take care of the larva or the pupa stage that is under the soil. So as soon as I killed the bugs on the top, all the bugs that were in the more beginning stages of their life cycle were coming up. So I sprayed it, I think twice, which I think was a little bit unwise. As you can see, some of the plants haven't reacted great. I also think that that is partly because of the larva and the pupa, I think those are what those stages are called, but eating the roots from below, because these are just seedlings, so their roots would be kind of fine, and that's what the fungus gnats like to eat. And I really want to keep this container because I have my first little snow peas. So this was an experimental container, and I didn't expect to get tons of crops out of it, but I still would like to make sure that at least I'm practicing some of... Excuse me. So this is an experimental container anyway, so I wasn't expecting to get a ton of crops out of it, but I want to at least try and save some of them, because the peas look like they're doing well. Some of the basil, I think some things that have to do with how the vegetables and stuff are doing too, is it's just been so hot in New England that I think they're just kind of failing. I think it's just not the right season for them too. But whoa, there's a monkey squirrel. He did a really acrobatic jump. Okay. So what I'm going to do is use some Diatomaceous Earth, which is a powder substance that you sprinkle on the top of the soil, and it works on getting rid of insects that crawl. So the actual flying adult gnats, I have some of that like stringy bug tape or whatever it's called. But for the stages when the fungus gnats are younger, the Diatomaceous Earth will work on drying them out, and also the silica in it, I believe, scratches up their skin, which aids in the uptake of the powder so that they will die and go away. Directions don't really talk about how much to use. I don't have like a powder dust or anything, but I am going to wear a glove just because there was some powder that I did get on my hands, and it does feel very, very drying. So if you don't have a glove, I'm sure it's fine for you to use with your hands, but I would just say wash them or wet them down after you use it. So I'm just gonna sprinkle this on the top here, try to get in the nooks and crannies. And I also haven't watered this planter today because they feed off of, well, not feed off of, but they're attracted to the wet topsoil. So what I will do for this planter from now on is just water from the bottom as well, just to try and help not get any more fungus gnats. And I'm going to try to, you know, flick it off my vegetables because it's going to affect how they take up the light. This also says that it takes 24 hours to work. So I'll definitely give an update. Okay, I think that's probably way too much. Yeah. So I'm gonna give that some time to work. Ugh, gross. And I've seen them, the fungus gnats, kind of looking interested in flying around in some of my other containers. So I'm just gonna test this stuff out first on this arrangement, just to make sure it doesn't kill everything before I put it on some of my plants that I'm actually trying to grow to eat. So by far the coolest pest management that I have are my carnivorous plants. And look at all the fungus gnats on there. They gon' die. Yep. They're attracted to the nectar that's in the cups, the scent of it. And they'll just get trapped and die. And then my Venus Flytrap, they're actually all closed up right now except for this little teeny baby one. But look at this. Oh my god. This scared the crap out of me this morning. Caught, unfortunately it's a daddy longlegs that would help with catching and eating pests, but such is nature. So that's just kind of an interesting pest control method that I'm trying too. So the pest that has been plaguing my downstairs patio has been chipmunks. I freaking hate those things. And what they do is they come and destroy, like they pulled up one of my bean plants. They come and destroy an area and they hide all their seeds and whatever they find to eat in my planters, and then like they'll be growing up like this. There must be a bird feeder around, so there's probably sunflower seeds, or I found corn in here one day. But they'll come in and like plant the seeds, so they'll dig it up that time, and then they'll come back for it like a week later when the shoots are growing up. So they'll be destroying the planter twice at a minimum. So what I found this plant skid repellent for small critters, and it's just like a pelleted form of blood meal. porcupine, which is just like so random. Why porcupine? And bovine blood. So I could have just probably bought blood meal, but whatever. It is organic and will be, some people use this as a fertilizer, so this will be just fine on my edible plants. So all you do is you just kind of sprinkle it around, water it in, and the smell is supposed to be, give off kind of like a predatory smell that will keep the little critters away from your plants. One thing that I have noticed is that the basils, so the purple basil, Thai basil, the indigo, and the marigolds have been left completely untouched. So what I think I will do is sprinkle some seeds in there, like around the perimeter where the chipmunks like to dig up, and we'll see if that works too, because they seem to be really put off by the scent. And then the dill as well. But one thing that is really unusual is I have this eucalyptus plant, and I had a cutting, and they dug it up and ate it. I'm pretty sure this is poisonous, so I thought that was strange. So it does come with this handy shaker, but I have spilled it all over my patio, so I will just be drizzling it on my plants with my hands now.